Welcome to
Bullet Point
We are your hosts. I'm EP.
and JM.
Every week we're going to talk about competitive shooting and everything around it.
So, if you're an aficionado, enthusiast, a beginner, or just plain curious, this is your show.
You can easily connect with us through PHLV Radio Facebook page, Bullet Point Facebook page, or simply email us at bulletpointmediaproduction@gmail.com.
Now, don't forget to like and subscribe on our YouTube channel so you'd be able to get the latest episode of Bullet Point. Are you ready? Stand by.
All right, JM.
Yes.
Welcome back from the Nationals.
Yes.
Yes. We'll talk about a lot of that.
Yes.
A lot of that.
That's awesome.
What happened there in Nationals in a later on, but congratulations.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you. We miss you. We certainly miss you there.
Definitely.
Wish you could
Next
come.
year, I'll be
Yeah.
there, right?
It's closer. It's closer now.
But for tonight, we're going to talk about safety.
Safety.
Wow.
Yep.
So,
Yep.
ladies and gentlemen, we've been having a lot of fun, doing this show for you guys and for everybody out there who are aficionados. Today, we're going to talk about safety. So, well, JM, for me, when I started shooting, that's the first thing that they taught me because,
Yeah.
hey, we all know how to shoot, but maybe we don't know safety. So, violation of any safety rules will definitely result to a match disqualification, right?
Yes, yeah, that is correct. And certainly you don't want that.
You don't want that, right?
Especially if you're starting or beginning.
Exactly.
You
So, what does disqualification mean? You will not be able to shoot the entire match, right?
Yes, so that's it pretty much. You have to pack your stuff up and go home and maybe try again and learn from this. From this mistake.
That's true.
Yeah. So yeah.
Safety is really taken very seriously in this game. Of course, we're talking about firearms here, right? So, for what I know, all USPSA competitors are responsible for the safety procedures. And of course, we would want to remind everybody there that we have this certain procedures when you are in the range.
Yes.
Right? And then, of course, I remember they told me, hey, that's 180 degrees, so sometimes you feel offended.
Right.
Don't get offended.
Right. Yeah, no. So there's a lot of, I would say there's a lot of topics that kind of bruise around safety.
Safety, yeah, definitely.
Right. So even from start to finish of the match, you should always be
Safety first.
Safety first, safety
Exactly.
conscious.
Yeah.
Keep that muzzle pointed downrange.
Yeah, I remember, especially if a new shooter,
Yes.
that's the first thing that you need to know, and you would want to be with somebody who knows the safety rules in during the game,
Right.
and then so that you will be able to be successfully finish your first match if you're a beginner.
And enjoy it.
Definitely, we're here for the enjoyment, right?
Yeah.
All right, so then there are several things that will actually give you match disqualification. And then we're talking about basic rules here.
Yes.
And then, of course, if you're a beginner, that's of course you want to have fun. You want to finish that first match.
Yeah.
You always remember your first match.
Yes.
How long ago was that?
This was like years ago, like COVID time. So that was the only thing that resonated to me is the word, hey, at least I didn't get DQ'd on my first match,
I didn't even
right?
know what it means before. DQ, by the way, is disqualification, right?
Yes.
So, and well, don't expect to win the first match,
Right.
Just enjoy it, have fun first,
Yeah.
Definitely you're not going to win in the beginning. And the only thing, this is what I know, the only thing, guys, that will impress the other people, if you're so conscious about it, especially on your squad, right?
Yeah.
Is that you finish the match safely.
Right. Correct. I think that's one of the most important factors, especially starting USPSA, starting this kind of a discipline. There's a big point of understanding some of the courses of fire when it comes to safety. You have to look at some of the
Angles,
the barricades,
the
the hard
berm.
walls and the covers. So you have to keep in mind how to manipulate your handgun or PCC around those safely, so
Exactly.
you get to start and finish the match
Safely, right?
Yeah.
Tell me this, JM. Do not handle your gun outside a safety area. What does it mean?
So this means that you can't unbox your gun
Anytime
or,
you
know,
want, right?
Anytime you want. There's a specific area which is what we call safety area, where during the morning or during the time of your match, you're going to see a lot of shooters go up there, and they usually carry that hard case or a soft case. That's their firearm. That's the only time that they can remove it from that bag
In that
or
certain
case
safety area.
in that safety area, and put it on their holster.
It's a designated area, right?
It's a designated area. So if you don't know, for the new shooters out there, if you don't know where the safety area is, before the start of the match, always ask the match director or the staff where the safety tables are. So that's the only place you can remove that firearm, other than the starting position when you're up to shoot already. But for the most part, when you're parking your vehicle and getting your gear set and all that stuff, you can't just pull out that firearm and put
Anytime
it on
you want, right?
Put it on your waist.
Just like you're in your house. Okay, just put it here. No,
Yeah,
it doesn't work like that in the range, right? Different ranges have different numbers of safety areas, right?
Yes.
Sometimes
Yes.
per bay,
Yeah.
or sometimes two bays shares
Right.
one.
There's one in the
safety
middle.
area, right?
Yep,
So
yep.
you need to ask
Right.
where the safety area, and do not assume, guys, that a certain table, an area, is a safety area.
Yes.
You want to make sure that is the designated safety area, right?
That's correct. And then also another note on the future PCC shooters, or the ones that are still deciding that PCC is going to be their
Firearm of choice.
division.
Yeah.
There are tables, what they call PCC tables, where you can just lay that PCC bag on the table before you start. Or they usually tell you, if they don't have any tables, there's berms. It has to be facing the berm.
Okay.
So that's pretty important.
That's a good thing, because not everybody knows that, right? Especially on the beginners, right?
Right,
So
right.
there's another thing here about safety. Do not handle ammunition at a safety area.
Yes.
Okay.
So you can't load your magazine in the safety area. That's automatic.
It's a no-no, right?
It's an automatic go
Yeah,
home.
okay. So the safety area is just designated for your gun, or
Yeah.
your firearm. You don't bring your ammos there, because your ammo is going to be on a different table.
Yes.
So, we all have to be extra cautious about this, guys. You want to make sure that you remove all ammunition and magazines from you, right, before you approach that safety area. Correct?
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Awesome.
That's correct.
And then, of course, we have what you call this person, we call the range officer.
Yes.
So basically, we follow everything they say.
Yes. Well, you should know the basic commands, when it comes to the range, especially if you're shooting USPSA. There are basic rules and guidelines and commands for safety.
Definitely. Again, guys, just safety is a huge topic with regard to competitive shooting. And then, for range officers, this is the guy or people that checks your safety or your gun handling, with safetiness, of course, right?
Yeah.
So, and then there's this what you call in safety rules, always keep your gun pointed down range.
Yes.
So what does it mean, sir?
So, downrange is you're facing, the
berm?
You're facing the berm. Well, down the range where you see all these targets, right? You can't face uprange because you're facing the
People,
right? So, you want to keep that muzzle, whether it's PCC or your handgun, downrange. So what that means is you have a certain what you call your body and the 180 degrees,
yeah.
right? And your body positioning, you have to be mindful of that. You have to know where those limits are.
Definitely, right? So, by the way, guys, whether you're moving forward towards the burr.
Right.
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 But when there are course of fires that you have to
Go back. Yeah.
still you have to make sure that that muzzle is actually facing downrange.
Correct.
Right.
Correct. So so this is where if you're not sure, best to ask
Definitely.
the range officers there, or at least somebody that has been doing it for a while now. So how to manipulate or move around those kind of courses.
Well,
of fire.
you're sure, right? And then we always do our walkthrough first.
Yes.
Before we even shoot.
Correct.
Meaning we have a few minutes to just study how we're going to be finishing the course of fire fast,
Yeah.
accurately, and safely. Those are the
Right.
three things that you would want to make sure that you understand in competitive shooting. Now, Jim, there's this what they call always keep your finger out of the trigger. The trigger guard, unless you're ready to shoot.
Yes.
Okay.
Correct. So this means that you can't place that trigger finger inside, even in your make ready, when you're preparing to
shoot.
To shoot.
Yeah.
You can't do that. They're gonna call on that as a safety hazard.
Exactly.
So anytime that you're moving left or right, even forward, even you're changing magazines, you want to practice that to put your
Oh, that's
finger-
right. You're moving on stage, right?
Right.
Yeah.
So you want to put that as a good habit to start on that when you're moving and you're manipulating and changing magazines.
Every move, unless you're not ready to shoot, that trigger finger should be out.
Correct.
Okay,
That's
so
correct.
that's because in a course of fire, you'll be moving a lot.
Yes.
So it means that you're not going to be having that finger inside the trigger
Right.
guard, right? You don't like that. So those are some basic, those are some basic safety rules
Yeah.
In competitive shooting. Let's talk about safe gun handling.
Yes.
Well, as they always say, there are only two places that you can handle your gun. In a safety area, the one that we're talking about.
Yeah.
And then, of course, no handling of ammunition in that area. And the second one is at the line that you were mentioning.
Yes.
After you're being instructed by that range officer, not when you're ready to shoot, or shooter, make ready.
Yeah.
Right. So
Right.
These are the only two occasions that you will be holding your gun.
Correct.
Right.
Right. Correct.
So, what about handling your gun anywhere in the range? You cannot do that. Right?
you can't do that again. When you're finished shooting that specific course of fire, your commands from your range officers usually unload, show clear, if clear, hammer down, holster. So that was the key, is to
Okay.
put your firearm in your holster. If it's a PCC, they usually put a
Flag.
flag. You flag it and then muzzle up. So for PCC, you just return it to the berm in the bag, and then move on to the next stage. With a pistol, it has to be in your holster.
Holster.
Yes.
Right. So at all times.
At all
So
times,
again,
yeah.
just going back to what I said a while ago, there are only two places that you can handle your gun
Yeah.
during, at the line,
Right.
with the range officer, or in the safety area.
Yes.
Other than those two,
You
you
can't.
can't
Yeah.
pull your gun anytime you want. Oh, I want to show you my gun. It happens.
Yes.
Say for example, you got your friends there.
Right.
You got a new gun.
Right.
It's in holster. And then the friend goes, "Hey, I see you have a new gun.
Yeah, and
Can
you
I
pull
see
it
it?"
out.
And you pull it out.
Yeah.
Okay. DQ.
Yeah, right.
Disqualification,
That's
guys. So, these are just basic rules, but
Yeah.
very important rules
Yes.
in competitive shooting.
Yep.
Very good, right? So, you can handle your ammunition anywhere on the range, right? So, I
Yes.
just want to make sure that you guys know that.
Yeah.
You can have your ammo anywhere in the range, except at the safety area, the one
Correct.
that we mentioned. Okay.
Correct.
So, this is very opposite of the gun.
Yes.
Your ammo anywhere is okay, except for the safety area, right?
Yes,
So,
that's correct.
Usually, right, bad practice that I see is that you still have your magazines on your pouches when you're at safety area.
Yes.
But the rule really is even magazines should not be on your pouches when you go to the safe area.
It's just for me I do that.
Yeah.
Even though I know not to touch the magazines while on the safety
safety
table.
area. Yeah.
I just wanted to make sure I remove it before I approach the table.
Exactly, yeah.
You know, in my mind, I always think about, you know, these out of state matches that we go to. We spend time, we spend money, we
Exactly.
spend a lot of resources,
Yeah.
and then you're only, you know, if you get caught, you know, with that violation, then they're gonna send
Just
you
a
home.
tiny bit of violation,
Yeah.
you're out. Because again, safety is treated very seriously.
Yes,
You also
yes,
are right with that,
yes.
JM, right? So, well, if you need to adjust your equipment or you wish to remove your gun belt, sometimes I do that. You know, if I initially I didn't put it the right way,
Yeah.
I have to remove it.
Yeah.
You know, or maybe if you go to the restroom,
Right,
sometimes, right?
right.
And you might want to make sure that you remove all your magazines and your ammunition from your belt before you proceed to that safety area.
Yeah.
You know, so that those are some, you know, basic safe gun handling. So let's just talk about the opposite.
Right.
Unsafe gun handling and what you call accidental discharge.
Yes, that's you know, well, accidental discharge is usually, again, coming from a bad habit
Yeah.
of putting your trigger finger,
Yeah.
you know, when you're moving or you're changing magazines, whatever the reason is. If you're not shooting, it should be out.
Correct.
Right. So we've seen that in big matches, even local.
It happens, yeah.
It happens,
Yeah.
you know, and that's, you know, as a competitor and a spectator, because we watch our fellow shooters.
Yeah.
You want to be safe, you know, and you don't want any accidents that could happen in the range. you
Exactly.
know. So we've seen that, you know, the gun goes off accidentally, and you know, the ROs will yell stop. And then
you DQ.
and that's it, pretty
That's
much.
it for you, right?
know, so
So yeah, unsafe gun handling, you know, it can also include the one that we're talking about the safety
Mm-hmm.
area. You know, handling a firearm, you know, anywhere. You just don't pull it out anytime. You know, always make sure there's a range officer's supervision.
yeah,
That's a good way of creating those habits. You
Right,
know?
right.
So handling live or dummy ammunition is a no.
Yeah.
You know, in a safety area,
Right.
even dummy ones, the dummy rounds,
Yes.
you cannot use. I remember there's one what do you call this event that we went to, and then this person, the shooter, was about to, you know, the range officer told him already, hey, you know, shooter, make ready, right?
yeah.
So when he actually
Racks it and then pops out.
and then he racks it,
Yeah.
this dummy round popped out.
Yep, yep.
Guess what?
Yeah, you're
Did
going
you?
home.
going
You're going home.
So you want to make sure, guys, that you be careful. You know.
Yeah. So for our viewers and again the ones that are starting, you can usually buy or purchase a dummy round, and this is what they usually a snap cap.
Snap cap. Yeah.
Right. It's a see-through bullet. It's for practice, for, you know, reloading and
Yeah.
and dry fire. You know, so you want to make sure you remove that before anything.
Before
else.
anything
You don't
else.
want to leave that in your firearm and then forget about it, and then on the starting line, the range officer will ask you to go make ready.
And that's exactly what I saw.
Pops out,
It
you
pops
know.
out. Are you, okay, you've been ready.
Yeah.
You know, so again, guys, having a loaded firearm, other than, you know, other than specifically ordered by the range officer, is
Yeah.
a no.
Yeah.
You know, so that's great. So and then of course you were talking about the muzzle of a firearm. You know, you cannot point it at any person's body, of course. You know,
Yeah.
no, it's a no too. Accidental discharge is also a unsafe gun handling.
Yes.
The one I like the one that you said, trigger discipline.
Yes.
You know, so
You have to do that. You have to have that. This is what you know. We always advise new shooters,
Shooters.
right? The ones
finger
that are,
outside.
that are the ones that are very brand new to the sport, right? It's all right if you see us go fast, but don't go fast.
Oh yeah,
yet,
that's right.
right. Don't go
Okay.
fast.
Don't go fast yet.
because there are a lot of body mechanics that you can't control when there's a lot of stuff happening. right?
Even
You're-
for us,
right.
we've
So-
been already doing it.
So you're trying to memorize the stage. You're trying to shoot,
Yeah.
and you're trying to move all at
all
the
the same time, and you're counting as well.
and you're counting your rounds as well, right? So
Yeah.
and you're trying to aim to your target, right? So there's a lot of
Moving
stuff,
elements.
happening, and the odds, it gets higher and higher
Exactly.
for you to make a mistake.
Exactly.
So as a new shooter, you just take it slow. There's
There's no shortcuts here.
No,
Yeah.
just take it slow because you want to do it right the first time, right?
Exactly. And you want to enjoy the game.
Yeah.
You're not there at the beginning to win.
Yes.
Yes. Basically you're there to enjoy, what the competitive shooting is all about,
Yep.
right? So
Yes.
I want to go to a video, JM, just to show them what 180 degrees is.
Yes.
Because this is very important, maybe one of those rules that everybody should be aware of. And then maybe we can play this 180-degree rule. We got this this video from NROI.
Yes.
It's a good video.
It's a good explanation. It's a good explanation, and you'll see the person in the video is the head of the NROI in the U.S. here.
Perfect.
Troy.
And I like this video that they made. It's very intuitive.
Yeah.
Of course, we can keep on talking here, JM.
Yeah.
But they have to see it to see what we
Sure,
meant by
sure.
180.
Of course.
Let's roll that video.
Yeah.
Stand by.
Make ready. Are you ready? Stand by.
This course of fire is going forward,
Going forward. Yeah.
but it's gonna be explained where that 180 line is.
And the shooter goes to the left again
Yeah.
and finishing there.
Yep.
Clear. Hammer down. Holster. Range is clear. I'm Troy McManus, Director of the National Range Officers Institute. One of the most important things that a range
Troy was
officer
there
must do
at
is focus
Nationals
on
too.
competitors'
Wow.
Yeah.
relative to the 180. That's the subject of this NROI tip.
There's the line for 180.
Very clear.
This course of fire begins with a draw and a step into the shooting area. Shots at a close target, transition to a relatively far away target.
So this is where he explains where a potential 180.
Opportunity that the competitor may have to break the 180.
You can break the 180.
You can break the
Transitions
180
too far
there.
uprange, it gets
There
See?
you go.
There
where
you
you
go.
can't actually see that target or runs past it and tries to shoot it. Course of fire continues down the range. Second opportunity is on the target to the left. This
Yep.
target is not completely hidden and prevented from being
But if
shot.
you go past the barrel,
Once the competitor is past the 180, at this point, if the competitor shoots that target, that's a 180 break.
Break 180
That
again.
would be a stop and a disqualification.
There you go. The stop.
yeah.
Another
And
transition
you're
is up
DQ'd.
forward to the front. There are 5 poppers, 1 paper target, and then the competitor must transition to the left. On the left-hand side, where competitors tend to make a reload going right to left if they're right-handed.
There's another
they tend
opportunity
to
there.
break the gun
There you
and
go.
break
See,
the wrist.
that
breaks
the
The
180
body's not
when you
past the
reload.
180.
Yep.
This is another opportunity to break the 180. Coming into this array, pretty much straightforward. Shots go downrange.
Wow.
Yep.
There are many opportunities for a competitor to break the 180 during a course of fire. It's vital that the range officer stay focused on safe angles of fire. Find out more at nroi.org.
Range is clear.
Awesome.
There you go.
That's 180, guys.
That's a great explanation.
very simple.
It's direct.
It's very direct.
Yeah.
The potential of breaking that 180. Guys, 180 is not your friend.
So in that video, what I like about that video, that explanation, is there were 3 opportunities there, or at least to me, you have to be cautious of those 3 situations
Yeah.
where you could break that 180.
Exactly. You know, we may think that it's not, but
Right.
you know, the whole video when you're moving forward,
Yeah.
every time that you move, you always think at the back of your head, am I breaking the 180?
Right.
We have to be conscious about it.
Yep. Yep.
All right. I think, you know, we covered a little bit about, you know,
Yeah.
some safety tips here.
Yeah.
And I hope you guys learned a little bit about that, right?
Yes.
But let me just, you know what? So I'm so excited about JM is the Nationals. Come on. Let's talk about it.
Yes. Yeah, definitely. It was a great experience.
Yeah.
A lot of competitors. I think it's almost like 500.
500.
Yeah,
The
so-
best of the best, huh?
So you're shooting 3 days so we were in Talladega, Alabama.
Alabama. Wow.
Yeah, so like we're in the South, and the weather was great. Thank God it cooperated.
Yeah.
It was
No
sunny.
typhoon.
No, and because the last time when the Nationals were there, I think Handgun Nationals was it was raining.
Oh, wow.
Pouring rain.
That's hard.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we got lucky. The weather cooperated, and then met a lot of fellow
shooters.
shooters,
Woo!
great shooters, all of the top
Yeah.
shooters. Christian Seiler won that Open, and Max Leargrandis won that PCC overall. But everybody had a great time. Met new friends. And this is one of the events. Nationals happen once a year, depending on your category and division. Actually, there's different types of nationals. There's handgun, there's race gun nationals. So if your division falls under that category, you have the ability, as long as you're a member of USPSA,
USPSA.
you have the ability to join them, even if you're unclassified.
Yeah.
You can go.
Yeah.
So a lot of fun, really technical or fun, fast stages. So actually, all of the stages, like all of those 3 days, 18 stages.
18 stages.
It's a lot, yeah.
So there are some short stages and there's some long
It's
stages.
a variety. It'll test out all your abilities
Wow.
in practical shooting.
Bubbers.
Yeah, bobbers, clamshells,
Wow.
poppers that are 25 yards.
What?
So,
Oh my god.
so yeah, it's a lot of fun. We're just kind of came back trying to decompress and just take it easy again.
But you just got back yesterday.
Yes, just got back literally Monday. So,
Exactly.
but yeah, no, we're hopefully as next year is closer in our backyard.
Oh, definitely. It's gonna be
Right?
Ohio. Yeah. Ohio. I'm sorry. Utah.
Yes,
There
St.
you go.
George.
St. George.
So shout out to our Soups family.
There you go. Nationals gonna be there.
It's going to be there.
I remember they were just talking about it. Now
Yes.
it's gonna go
It's
there.
true. It's true. Yeah. So.
That's one of the most beautiful ranges I've seen.
Oh yeah.
You know,
Oh yeah.
so-
Especially after they changed up some stuff there
Yeah.
and put some remodeled it a little bit.
Yeah. And it's-
Made it look pretty.
And not only that, that those ranges or course of fires, they were really thought of heavily.
Yes.
You
Yeah.
know? It's
Yeah.
not just because they just want to put something. And
Right.
I like the way
Right.
they run it.
Yeah.
Shout out to Subs.
Yep. Yep.
All right. Maybe what we can do, guys, we have video of the week.
Yes.
We promised you this.
Yes.
And we have 3 videos for you guys. This was taken in Nationals,
Yes.
right? Over
So
the weekend.
this is one of the 3 stages or many stages of nationals.
Okay.
We do have our fellow shooter Rick Biznar.
Yeah, shout out to Rick Bisnar for
yeah.
sending us a video.
Yes.
Thank you so much
And
for that.
also congratulations for winning PCC Class A.
There he goes.
Yeah.
Look at that. Look how fast this guy is.
He's super fast, man.
All right.
All right. There we go.
Oh, we're gonna do it again.
Yeah. All right. There he goes.
There is Super Rick.
Yep. He's pretty fast.
Look
So,
at that move. Look
Yeah,
at
so
that
you
move.
notice there's a lot of corners at this particular stages. And one small step, if you miss it, you're going to miss that target.
Exactly. And how he broke that course of fire, how he finished it is just amazing.
Yeah.
You know, I saw a bobber there.
Yes.
You know,
There is a bobber up front. You know, so you got to be smart on how to attack
the
that.
timing.
Yeah, the
is very
timing is,
important, right?
is pretty key. You know, so this video, this is Migs, my son,
Okay.
right? So
Go Migs!
he finished sixth place overall at PCC.
Woo!
You know, see how he walks on
Oh
those
my
steel.
God, he's walking with steel. Woo! My God.
so-
So, by the way, how old is Mickey now?
14
14 Grandmaster.
Grandmaster, youngest PCC Grandmaster. So
Oh my God.
yeah, he was a beast during Alabama.
Alabama.
And
Okay.
then he goes to school today.
All right,
Yeah.
but that was a very good move. I can't. It's very hard to do that shooting the steels while moving.
Yes,
You know,
yes.
and he just did it.
yeah, that's a specialty. You know, that's a specialty. He moves pretty fast, especially on the steels.
Yeah.
You know, it's all about the foot movement, footwork.
Definitely. Oh, by the way, shout out to Rick. The first video a while ago. Congratulations,
Yes,
he won
yeah. PCC Class A.
PCC Class A,
Yeah,
first
tough,
place, right?
Tough
Tough.
battle there.
Exactly, you know.
You
But
know.
congratulations, Rick.
Yeah.
That was a very good video that he sent us.
Yeah.
And of course, Migs, congratulations as well,
Right,
for
right,
winning
yep.
sixth place
Congrats.
total. What do you call this? Overall.
Yes, for
Wow.
PCC.
PCC.
Yeah,
Woo,
yeah.
14-year-old
Well, sixth
guy.
place Grandmaster and then seventh overall.
Wow.
PCC, yeah. So
Whew. Okay.
Yeah.
When I grow up, I
same
already
thing.
grew.
When we grow up, we wish to be that.
All right, let's look at this next video.
Yeah.
This is gonna be you, sir.
Yeah, this is a point of view, you know, first person point of view shot. So this is a short one, you
Okay.
know, with a swinger.
So you're shooting open here.
Yes.
Are you ready?
You know.
Stand by.
There's the swinger there.
Wow, that's far.
It is far. Yeah.
Awesome. That was a good run, man.
Yeah. Thanks.
Yeah, that was a very good run.
Yeah.
And you mentioned about that still maybe
Yeah.
about 25 yards, right?
Yes. Yeah. It's the you know the poppers are anywhere from 20 to 25 yards, and sometimes it's all about the timing there.
Yeah.
You know, and there's a lot of options to shoot. You know, one of the best things about my takeaway on nationals, you see a lot of shooters.
Yeah.
You know, different types of breakdowns of stages. You know, you get to learn and you get to talk to them. They're all over the U.S.
Yeah.
Some of them even out of the country that they visit.
Yeah, I watch some of
So,
them in YouTube, from this is international too. you know?
Right. So, yeah.
Wow, so for me, I'm going to tell you, congratulations, man.
Thank
you
you.
won your class too. First place.
Yeah,
Jeez,
thank
father
you.
and son. Just dominating nationals right there. Congratulations,
Thank
man.
you.
I know
Thank
you
you.
did a lot of hard work for this, right?
Yeah.
So that's it for us, guys.
Yeah.
Thank you for keeping up with us.
Yeah. No, and keep sending those videos. We're receiving them. We've gotten some emails. We're gonna get back with some of your questions. I know there were some some beginner questions that we got.
Exactly.
And then some videos of the week. And then also stay tuned if you do have a specific product that you want us to talk about. We're going to talk about it. Just send us an email.
Exactly. You know how to get in touch with us, guys. Bullet Point Media Production at gmail.com.
That's it.
You can get in touch with us, or you can find us in Facebook as well.
Yes.
Right.
Correct.
So so this is another episode of Bullet Point. So again, my name is EP,
And I'm JM.
signing off.